Okay, let's make our first bike list. What I suggest you do now is set your filter. Do not try to point everything asked. Make sure you at least know the most repeated points first. If you're a beginner and there are lots of pins, as are in this example, then set the filter to 20 times asked or more, and at least asked in the last year. Older than that is not relevant to you yet. Select Map View. Always work in Map View when you're making your bike lists. What you see is a map showing the location of every point you do not currently know. Now you're going to always base your bike list on where your journey begins and where it ends. This is usually your home, but it can be anywhere. So I live at Limehouse. Zoom in to around your home starting point, and if you live outside London, zoom into the corner of London you are going to be coming in from. If you tap the pin, its name tag appears. So I'm tapping the nearest pin to the start of my journey. If I'm happy, I will tap the information eye and add it to my list as the first point to visit, and it will turn green, which means it's in my bike list. And then look for the next point of interest that will be en route to wherever I've chosen to head towards that day. I then choose another and another and another and so on until I've reached what I feel would be my halfway mark. If you want to see 30 points, you need to think of the return journey around 15 points. And if you want to see 80 points, then think of the return journey after 40 points. It's entirely up to you and based on what you feel happy and comfortable pointing. Just try for your own personal maximum. All the green pins you now see are the points for that bike list. If you press New, those green pins will disappear and you are ready to make a new bike list with the remaining red pins. I suggest you do not make a new list until you have visited and pointed this one. It's not a good idea to have several bike lists waiting to be done. Just make one at a time, visit it and point it, and make another the night before you want to go out pointing again. This will stop confusion and allow your bike list to contain as many points from recent revisions as possible, and will prevent you from repeatedly marking points in your revision as unknown when they're already on a bike list. So make one bike list and don't make a new one until you are ready to go out again. Once you have enough points in your list, then name your list by tapping Rename. I prefer to name them numerically, so I will call this sheet number 1. If you now return to your home page and tap View Bike Lists, you will see all your historical bike lists in chronological order. Bike list 1 is now ready to go and visit. Tap Map View and you can see the whole day's pointing in map order in case you want help with the direction to the next point. That's how I make my bike lists, and not using an app. You absolutely should be using an app. The app is going to make your pointing more efficient, your revision more efficient, your control of all the information more efficient. So if you're just doing pen and paper still, you really are making things harder for yourself. That's it for this video. Please subscribe if you haven't done so already. Please leave any comments you can below. I will answer all of them, and hopefully I'll see you in the near future.